Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Smackdown Live. We are live here tonight from San Diego, California. It will be starting off this evening with a Money in the Bank qualifier match between Rusev and Chad Gable. And as you know, ladies and gentlemen, the entire landscape is changing right now. NXT and 205 Live have been shut down. We are looking for new homes for all of these new superstars, and they are cropping up and popping and appearing everywhere. Including last week, obviously, on SmackDown, we had the debut of Roderick Strong. On Raw, we've seen the debut of people like Pete Dunne and No Way Jose. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, who knows who's appearing? Obviously, kicking it off, we're going to see these two men fight for an opportunity to qualify in, well, what might be the best thing happening so far in the Money in the Bank ladder match. You never know who could walk out of there with it. So far, ladies and gentlemen, we've seen The Miz, Ty Dillinger, and Shinsuke Nakamura qualify for those. So this will be our fourth qualifier. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, in the main event of this evening, we will see a rematch for the WWE Championship from Backlash, in which we will see Samoa Joe take on AJ Styles. Joe walked out retaining that WWE Championship, putting AJ to sleep, but this is the last of its kind. This will be the final WWE rematch given to anyone as a part of a guaranteed contract clause. And look at Chad Gable. Chad Gable is actually a person who has suffered from this trade that has happened. Jensen Jordan traded to Raw, a part of the trade that's happening in between with the looking for new stars. And ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna see this matchup starting here, and you hear the crowd chanting Rusev Day. And look at this, Rusev now going in on these punches. You know, Chad Gable was saying to bring it on, but that may not have been the best of ideas. And look at this, throwing him and making him land hard on the ground there, ladies and gentlemen. And Rusev is steady on the offense here. It's been all Rusev's game. But as I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first matchup tonight. And, you know, there are many things that could happen here to change the whole, that could do anything. And I'm very concerned about the people in Rusev looking for a quick pin. Two. Not only the 2 count after that huge devastating roundhouse kick. But like I was saying, I'm very scared for what's happening here. What could be changing coming soon. And what's Rusev looking for here? Huge fall away slam into like a Samoan drop type maneuver. And Rusev now, devastating headbutt. But no, I am very scared for what the landscape is here now. You know. And, you know, with all these changes happening, including NXT being shut down randomly, one of the best doing products on television as of the moment, on the network, and they just shut it down as a whole. And I'm very, very scared. Rusev, you know, looking for another count there. It was cut off at 2. Devastating chop to the back of Chad Gable's head, and it's been Rusev's match. Chad Gable has seen little to no offense here. And Rusev popping him up, knee to the midsection. Look at this. Rusev, the kicks aligned. He's looking for something. Roundhouse. Gable need, you know, this could be a part of the fact that, you know, Gable's a tag team wrestler. He's not really much used to seeing action on his own. Now Rusev picking him back up to his feet. We're going to be looking for here. Kicks to the midsection. Wait a second. Forearm to the back. This is sad. Wait a second. Looking for a back suplex. Backflip out of it. Gable. Now this is Gable's opportunity to shine. Off the ropes. Duck it under. And a huge drop. He thought he was looking for a leapfrog. And Gable saying he's done. Forearm. And ladies and gentlemen, Gable, this is his opportunity. He needs to keep the offense on the big Rusev. Off the ropes. And no, Rusev stopping all of it. And look at this. Wait, Rusev. Samoa drop. Samoa drop by Rusev. Looking for the count. 1, 2. And just the 2 count, ladies and gentlemen. But this has been Rusev's court, and, you know, oh! Super kick to the back of the skull! And you hear the crowd behind Rusev. Rusev could be looking for the end here. Punch and a slap. And another slap. And Gable's doing everything he can to find out. Gable with the headlock. And Gable is a technician. Hey, wait a second. Gable going to that second rope. And Rusev, he's asking Rusev to get to his feet. He wants Rusev. And wait a second. Dropkick, no. Rusev and Gable trying to do the right thing to roll out. And Rusev not having any of it. Belly to belly. I'm sorry, belly to back suplex there. And there it is, the signature crush. And ladies and gentlemen, Rusev looking for it. He's trying to lock it in. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's locked to the accolade. Is he gonna tap? Is he going to tap? And he did. He did. He has no choice. Ladies and gentlemen, Rusev solidifying his place in the Money in the Bank ladder match there. And just congratulations to Rusev. And now we have 4 men qualified for that match, ladies and gentlemen. 2 more spots remaining, and who knows who those spots could be. It could be anyone from NXT. It could be anyone from anywhere. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, on Raw, we will be seeing a Intercontinental Open Challenge match. And over on Smackdown next week, ladies and gentlemen, it'll be Dean Ambrose versus Braun Strowman. Strowman is looking for an opportunity to regain what he believes he lost and was screwed out of by Roderick Strong. And last week, ladies and gentlemen, we had that huge open gauntlet, I should say, really, for the United States Championship, and Bray Wyatt walked out the victor there. Some people think that Braun Strowman was supposed to lay down for Bray Wyatt, and I personally don't believe that to be true. I personally believe that Bray Wyatt picked the absolute grand opportunity to announce the fact that he wanted to fight in this open match. It was first come, first served, and he happened to pick up that opportunity. But ladies and gentlemen, the Colognes are set to do battle here tonight against a newly formed tag team in Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens getting shipped over to Smackdown after, as part of the trade, actually, it was Jason Jordan for Kevin Owens. Raw seeing big things, obviously, for Jason Jordan. Kevin Owens, a former Universal Champion. But Kevin Owens is very upset. And last week, he lost his opportunity for a Money in the Bank qualifier to Shinsuke. And this week, looks like he's putting his differences aside with his so-called best friend, Sami Zayn. And honest to God, I don't know. These two men have been through a lot. They have fought in wars, ladies and gentlemen. And to see these two men set their differences aside, and here they come now, set their differences aside and go to the ring and operate like a unit is going to be a hard thing to see. And look at this. Zayn isn't happy. Zayn is absolutely ecstatic that Owens is willing to put away his frustrations against him. And look, he's absolutely happy. And look at him. Look at the way he bounces on his way to the ring. But ladies and gentlemen, this matchup, it absolutely profounds me that these two men are going to be. But this matchup is about to get started. But no, it profounds me that these men are willing to put aside their differences. Honestly. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This matchup starting, I believe, Epico and Kevin Owens are to start us off here. Punch to the face and a Q's kick. And look at that. Oh, getting rid of Primo on the outside. And Owens now picking him back up to his feet. Could he be looking for him? Throw him in the corner. And wait a second here, a tag is made. And ladies and gentlemen, look at this teamwork here. Oh, come on. Slamming him straight into the back of that ring post. And now Zayn on the offensive. And Zayn, drop kick to the face. And who knows? And Zayn Zayn is telling someone in the crowd to bring it. I guess he heard someone booing, and there it is, the boos. People that believe Sami Zayn is sold out, I think. They believe he's sold out to get to where he is. And Zayn, I think Zayn's telling Primo to bring some. But now Epico, focus on the person in the ring, Sami. That's what you need to do. And look at this now. On the ropes, throwing him, ducking under a clothesline. Good ring awareness by Sami. Delivering a massive lariat of his own. Picking him back up. And this is, I gotta give it to Zayn and Owens. This is good work right here. Good in-ring psychology. Separate the partner. Separate him from his partner, that is. And you have to do absolutely that, as Owens now applies a big boot straight into his sternum, delivering pressure. Picking him up. Knee to the face. What's he looking for? You know, and honest to God, I don't believe that Owens is the absolute Owens with a gut buster. Wait a second, in his corner, running senton, and you know that. Hey, wait a second, Owens. What's he doing? Oh, trash talking Primo. He knows where he is. He knows what he's doing, and that's what I was saying. I don't believe Owens is the best person to, honest to God, be a partner with. Look at our shoulder block, and look, headbutt, four on the face, and Epico needs to get to Primo. He needs a tag. He needs a tag desperately. He's been in the ring all too long here. Big clothesline there. Look at this. Now this is his opportunity. He's crawling in the corner. And oh, Zayn getting there. Hey, wait a second. Zayn targeting that leg. If he can't crawl, he can't. Listen to this crowd. This crowd is not behind Zayn or Owens. Wait a second. Oh, Zayn. Brainbuster. Center of the ring. Ref down for the count. One. And Primo able to break that up. And Owens, looks like Owens may have grabbed the ref and low. Not grabbed the ref, but hit the ref on the way down. Look at this. Primo now doing his best to separate these men. And ladies and gentlemen, Epico is down and Zayn is getting back to his feet. Zayn, Day's there. And wait a sec, Zayn now looking for half and half. No, stopped by Epico. Epico, flying clothesline. Epico, this is his opportunity. The Colognes need this. Forearm, punch, leg sweep. And it looks like he's running and no. Again, picking up Zayn. Throwing him into that corner. Tag is made. What's he looking for here? Four in the face. Zayn is wait. Crossbody. Zayn was just laying out there. Picking him back up to his feet. Kick to the midsection. Forearm. Primo now bringing in this offense. And wait a second. Primo throwing him to the outside. And uh-oh. What could he be looking for? Off the rope. And oh my goodness. Barreling himself a senton through the center rope. And you hear the crowd looking for the pin now. The ref in position. 1, 2, and just a 2 count. Zayn is still in here. And Sami Zayn is a wily component. Wait a second, ref! Owens punching him. And now Primo dealing with Owens. Telling Owens to stay out. And uh-oh, to the second rope. Primo looking for something big here. And he's saying this is over. And a huge Owens punching him before he can launch. Primo back to his feet. And wait a second, looking for something now. And Zayn saw it coming. He was up for too long. Disoriented Primo. Wait a second. Tag is made. Snapmare. Foot over neck breaker, and Owens with an elbow drop. Nice slingshot elbow drop. And uh-oh, what is he looking for here? Into the corner. Kick to the mid. And look at this. Stomping him out. You see it in the background. Epico's had enough. He wants it, but the ref is doing his job, keeping him at bay. And ladies and gentlemen, Owens is gloating to the crowd. And you hear the crowd not appreciating it. And now he's gloated at Epico. Primo back to his feet, getting slung into that corner. And wait a second, out of the corner. Go home, driver. 1, 2, and no, just the 2 count. Owens now taking his time. You hear the crowd. They are making it known. They do not care for Owens. Owens with the KO cannonball. Now Owens throwing him into that corner. And Owens, the ref trying to keep him out of the corner. And knocking Epico off the ring apron. Tag is made. Wait a second, Owens got him up. Ladies and gentlemen, Zayn, bulldog off the top rope. The ref looking for it. Gonna get a count for the pin. 1, 2, and a 3. Congratulations to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I guess putting aside the differences for this match. And look at this. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the way they're celebrating. They're hugging one another. And they knew, ladies and gentlemen, that they could do it. Look at this. They're celebrating. No one's ready to celebrate. And look at this. Zayn wants it all. Zayn wants it all, ladies and gentlemen. We're cut backstage, ladies and gentlemen. We got a camera feed set up backstage. They interrupted the celebration. Wait a second. Who is that? That's AJ Styles. AJ Styles being carried on his shoulders by someone. Who is that? Powerbomb through that. That's Killian Dane. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Killian Dane of Sanity. The NXT stable of Sanity, ladies and gentlemen. AJ Styles is laid out. Backstage. What was that? Ladies and gentlemen in the locker room. Ladies and gents. I have no idea what that was about as we move into a women's Money in the Bank qualifier. Becky Lynch will be taking on, I believe, a new signee from NXT and Lacey Evans. Lacey Evans coming from NXT, another signee here. Okay, but ladies and gentlemen, Killian Dane just powerbombed AJ Styles backstage. I have no idea what that's about. AJ Styles is supposed to be the main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I am unsure of what's to come of that as well. It is unclear what is happening here. Smackdown has devolved into chaos as of late with its whole trading and trying to find homes. But ladies and gentlemen, let's focus on this match here. And we have Becky Lynch taking on what a real woman looks like, if you ask Lacey Evans. Lacey Evans making her way to the ring. Her debut here on Smackdown. And Lacey Evans will tell you, this is what a woman looks like. This is what a woman is. And this is what every lady should strive to be. And honest to God, I cannot disagree with Lacey Evans. This is what an ideal woman does look like. Lacey Evans is a phenomenal competitor, ladies and gentlemen. From her time down in NXT, she is absolutely, as we now move in, and these two ladies, they are getting ready here to take one each other on. And ladies and gentlemen, that bell has rung. Forearm of the face. And look at this forearm of the back. And Lacey, looking for a huge, could have been looking for that woman's right, I think. And that's her patented move, the woman's right. Wait a second. And there it is. Becky Lynch targeting that arm. The man, Becky Lynch, wearing a more traditional attire of hers. You know, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Targeting that arm still. And now, elbow to the back of the skull. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm receiving word that the medical staff has been told backstage that medical staff has been informed that AJ Styles has been powerbombed through a table by Killian Dane. and is attending to him right now, and it appears that Styles is being taken to the nearest facility. He's being loaded into an ambulance and taken to the nearest facility, ladies and gentlemen. And I have no idea what that means for our main event of the evening, but I'm sure Edge, our general manager, will come up with something. Now, Lacey Evans with this ground and pound assault. Look at this, stomping on the midsection. And it looks like she's not done, coming up from the other side now. Taking Becky Lynch for a ride. Becky Lynch, of course, the first ever Women's Smackdown champion, throwing around. But, ladies and gentlemen, with this new era in WWE, your old title reigns don't matter. What matters is the future, and the future right now could indeed be Lacey Evans. If Lacey Evans can solidify herself a victory tonight to get into that, at least to get into the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match, who knows what she can do? She can prove without even winning the briefcase. She can prove that she is a SmackDown Women's Championship competitor to Charlotte Flair. And of course, more on Charlotte Flair, ladies and gentlemen. She is not here tonight. She is apparently in Charlotte, in her hometown, with her father, Ric Flair, taking time off. She apparently does not have time to do any appearances right now. The Queen is busy. And ladies and gentlemen, a solid 2 count there. Becky trying her best to keep Lacey Evans down. But this is really... Wait a second. Thought she was looking for a DDT, but no. Lacey Evans is quick and as elegant in the ring as she says she is. Now rubbing her face into the mat, and elbow drop to the back. Wait a second. More elbows into that rib cage. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. I can't disagree with Lacey. There is no proper time. No, there's no designated time, I should say, to do some exercises, some push-ups, even mid-match could always help. 1, 2, solid 2 count, ladies and gentlemen. But no, we should all take a look into Lacey Evans' book. And a swinging neck breaker there. And wait a second. And I want to say a moonsault from a grounded position. And a 2 count. Swinging neck breaker into a moonsault, ladies and gentlemen. Backflip moonsault, you could call that. And she heads up top. And oh my goodness, another moonsault. 1, 2. 2 count, ladies and gentlemen. And look at this, picking her back up to her feet. Elbow to the back of the skull. Off of the ropes. And what's she looking for here? And whatever it was, blocked by Becky. Becky, forearm. Uppercut. And Becky is getting into a second gear. Becky Lynch is turning into second gear. Clothesline. Clothesline. And a huge dropkick from Becky. Becky Lynch picking up Lacey Evans. Throwing her into the corner, and Becky with the hair whip. What's she looking for here? Look, ladies and gentlemen. Tornado DDT off the second rope. Becky, not done with her yet. She wants her to her feet. And wait a second. The Beck-sploder. The Beck-sploder into the pin. 1, 2. And Becky, she thought that was it. She thought she was in that Money in the Bank ladder match right there. And wait a second. Single arm trapped suplex. And there it is. Another leg drop. She's looking for those leg drops. And again. This time connecting with both of them for the pin. 1, 2. 2 count. Look at this. Targeting that arm. Wrenching that arm in. She is wrenching that arm. I think she might be looking to try to flip her over for the disarmer. Ladies and gentlemen, but Lacey is fighting. She is fighting, and oh, there it is. There it is, that elegant back elbow caught her. Snap to the chest. And off the ropes. Duck it under. Drop toe hold. And Lacey is tired. She couldn't properly capitalize. She is tired. She has output a lot of work. You know, this has mainly been Lacey's match. I gotta give it to Becky. She's done it. Wait a second. Look at this. Sitting her down, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2. A good way to trap the opponent. And Lacey looking for something else, but this has mainly been Lacey's match. I gotta give it to Becky. Becky has gotten a couple of moves in, but Lacey Evans has been dominant and has been proving why she should be in that Money in the Bank ladder match. And look at this now, taking her time. What is this? What is this, ladies and gentlemen? It looks like an arm. And look at this, an arm trap crossface. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that. It looks like a version of the crossface. Wrenching it in. Wrenching it in. Becky is doing everything she can. Becky, elbow and elbow and elbow. And look at, and now again onto that arm. Becky to the top rope. We don't see Becky go up there often. What is she looking for? Another leg drop, but no. No. Oh, slap to the back of the skull. Down, and look at this. Now targeting the arm herself. It looks like she wants Becky to her feet, but Becky's not getting responded. So she's gonna drag her up herself. Ladies and gentlemen, women's rights. 1, 2, 3, count to 100. Becky is out cold. Lacey Evans qualifying for the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Congratulations to Lacey Evans picking up a phenomenal win in her debut. She gets to now go on to the Women's Money in the Bank match, showcase what she believes she deserves to be Women's Money in the Bank. Miss Money in the Bank. Is this our future? And we're cutting backstage. It looks like Samoa Joe is looking for Edge. And he found him. And I guess Edge didn't know. Ladies and gentlemen, I assume Joe is going to confront Edge about what just happened to AJ. And yes, Killian Dane did attack Styles. I was correct. And Joe says his time has been wasted. Those are bold words to say to your boss. And that is right, yes. It looks like they will be rescheduled that rematch. So I guess there will be no title match here tonight, but we do want to see our champion in action. SmackDown's newest star. It looks like we're going to see Joe in one-on-one competition. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see Joe in...
Follow the buzzer.
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. I don't know what that was. The transmission cut on our side as we were telegraphed something from the Wyatt compound, it looked like. And Wyatt saying that it looks like his magnum opus, his final creation, his final disciple maybe. Obviously, Bray Wyatt is our United States champion, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what to say.
282 pounds.
But, ladies and gentlemen, this is our new main event of the evening, in which Samoa Joe will be facing SmackDown's newest top guy. And Joe, this is unfair to Joe in my opinion. Joe was not ready to fight whoever this is. Joe is prepared to fight AJ Styles, not this rando that he has to fight now. And ladies and gentlemen, who on earth could be the biggest star according to Edge? The newest star. Wait a second! Ladies and gentlemen, that is the one and only Ricochet from NXT. Ricochet has found a home here on Smackdown. And I take it all back. Ladies and gentlemen, that is no Joe Schmo off the street. That is the last ever North American champion. That is one of the best high flyers in WWE history, even in his small time here in wrestling history. Ricochet, the man transcends what most can do in a ring. And I am honestly happy to see him here competing here tonight. I take it all back. I take it all back. And ladies and gentlemen, I, for one, am now very excited to see what we have in store here tonight between these two men. I cannot complain. I honestly think this is going to be an amazing match. I still think Joe is gonna be, and look at this, Joe taunting Ricochet. Head scissors takedown by Ricochet. And it looks like he's ready. Ricochet came prepared. He studied. And wait a second, Ricochet picking him up. Throwing him against the ropes. Dropping down. Leaping over. Ducking under. Pele kick for Ricochet. Ladies and gentlemen, Ricochet wants it. He wants the champion. He wants to prove he is a competitor for that WWE Championship. And the way to do it, the best way to do it, is to beat Joe. And Joe is done with it. Joe slowing it. Leveling Ricochet. Ladies and gentlemen, now Joe slowing the match down to his level. With his nice headlock, holding Ricochet down. And wait a sec, Joe off the ropes. Huge senton, leveling. And looks like he's not done. What is he looking for here? Holding him down. Kick. He kicks in the face, and Samoa Joe is not a slow man either. For a man of his stature, look at that. Look at the quick fist paces, and look at this. You can hear the crowd booing Joe. Excuse me. I am absolutely excited. There is just so much coming and exerting off of me. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe picking him up, dropping him straight down on the mat hard. And we now get a count from Joe. Pinfall attempt, and Ricochet, he's not even worried about it. One count. Wait a second, Joe, what's he looking for here? Off the ropes. A shining wizard from Joe. A man of his size moving so fast. And look at this now. Joe. And wait a second, Ricochet. Off the ropes. Stopping him. And wait a second. We might be in tune for one of the greatest moves of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, the People's Moonsault from Ricochet. 1, 2, not even a 2 count. Not even a 2 count. And Joe back up and on the offensive. Joe could not have been prepared for this match at all. Ladies and gentlemen, there was no way Joe knew he was going to be fighting Ricochet. However, there is a good thing. He was prepared to fight a man as quick as Ricochet. Maybe a little less as quick. But a man who can... And uh-oh, up to the top rope, but Ricochet saw it coming. Snap to the chest. Uppercut. Super kick! Ladies and gentlemen, a super kick, and that's Ricochet heading up to the top rope. This is a dangerous place. And wait a second. Oh my God. He didn't connect all of it. He didn't connect all of that Phoenix Splash. But the damage might have been done. Looking to lift him, and no! Joe using the size advantage, putting down all of his weight, now just slapping Ricochet around. And oh! One! And just a one count off that suplex. I think he might have got his hand on the rope. Rev had to call it off. Forearm to the face. Wait a second. Step to the back. Leveling him in the front. And now we're rolling out of the ring. Wait a second, Joe! Joe with the speed! Forearm to the face on the outside! Whoa! Holy hell! And that is the speed I am talking about on Joe! As now, we go for the pin. 1, 2, the no! Let's see that again! Need to be able to connect with that. And ladies and gentlemen, Joe looking for something. Stopped by Ricochet. Ricochet with a slap to the back of the head. And now Ricochet with his own, throwing him to the outside. You can hear the crowd chanting. The move hasn't even happened. Through the ropes. Suicide dive. Ladies and gentlemen, Ricochet showing this is his house now. Ricochet is now in charge of this match. And wait a sec, what's he looking for? Off the ropes. Uppercut. 1, 2. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, you can tell these men have switched gears more than once in this match. And Ricochet saying it to Joe's face. And Joe with the flurry of blows again. And Joe now taking his time. And he's telling them. And he's telling the people in the crowd, this is what happens to those who oppose him. And look at this. Look at this. An uppercut now from Ricochet. And look at that. Ricochet throwing him in the corner. Taking his time. Ricochet slowing the match down a little bit. Well, just like that, as I say that, moonsault for Ricochet. Moonsault. Going now. 1, 2. Not even a 2 count. Joe popping up before the count of 2. And Ricochet. Joe trying to get to his feet. I think Ricochet kicked him back down. And uh-oh, look at this. Joe back to his feet and planting him. Knee to the throat. Ladies and gentlemen, look at his headlock wrenched in. Joe is trying to do everything in his power to showcase why he is the most dominant man on this show. Forearm. What's this? Ladies and gentlemen, back suplex, no. Ricochet. Ricochet with an amazing feat of athleticism, the backflip. And now asking for more. Kick to the midsection. Throwing him into that corner. Ricochet. Whatever he was going for, caught. Knee to the face. And uh-oh, Joe. Joe. Samoan drop. And again, Joe. Sizing up. Look at him. He is just staring at him. Joe, he has to be thinking what on earth he's going to do. And he's telling Ricochet to bring it. And Ricochet is crawling to his feet. Crawling, oh, and looks like Joe's ready for it. And oh, single leg drop kick. Out of the corner. And uh-oh, wait, Joe wants more. And oh, no, 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 no. This is bad. This is a bad place to be for Ricochet. Picking him up. And Joe, back suplex off the top rope. Both men have to be done for the pin. 1, 2, no. And the disdain. Joe thought that could have been it. And Joe picking him up. Punch to the face. Wait a second. German suplex. And now, dragon suplex. But last and not least, the combo. Straight jacket into the pin. 1, 2. No. No. And Joe is irritated. Joe is irritated. Another shining wizard enziguri. 4 on the face. And there's that back suplex. Kick to the midsection. Joe got him up for the powerbomb. Ricochet. Float over. Ladies and gentlemen, for a pin. 1, 2. No, not even a 2 count. Ricochet, he's going in. This is Ricochet's moment. You can see the red on Samoa Joe. In that corner, Ricochet off the ropes. Get him, ball. Ladies and gentlemen, Ricochet climbing up. And uh-oh, Ricochet wants it. Ricochet wants it! And oh no! Joe! Catching him again! Back suplex by Ricochet! Ricochet with a cutter! Ricochet with a cutter! And you hear the crowd, they're saying it was an RKO! It was a normal cutter! It was out of nowhere nonetheless! But ladies and gentlemen, waiting for him to arrive. And oh, Ricochet saw him coming this time. Ricochet, Hurricane Rana. 1, 2, 2 count. And Ricochet again going to the top rope. This is where he is most dangerous. And wait a second. Ricochet, it looks like he could be looking for the end here. Wait, who the hell? Wait a second, who the hell is that? And Joe rolling the outside, it looks like it. That's Alexander Wolf. Alexander Wolf, ladies and gentlemen, ruining. And wait a second. Look, coming in from the barricade. Like I said, Joe rolled to the outside before the match. That's why he was standing there still. And that's Killian Dane again. And oh no. No. Oh my God. And Wolf on the inside. Wolf. Powerbomb of his own. As he rolls outside. As he rolls to the outside. And oh no. Dane to the top rope. And oh my goodness. Dane flattens him. Ladies and gentlemen, Dane walking off. What just happened? What just happened? And you can hear the crowd doesn't know how to feel. It's Ricochet. I'm seeing Dane making his way backstage. Wait a second. Dane saying it's done. Or don't forget. Wait a second. Did Edge orchestrate this?